this is a particular favourite of mine.
Yeah, you suggested it immediately.
I suggested it, didn't I? Yeah, you said, what do you want to talk about? And I said, Running Man, please.
The Running Man.
The Running Man.
The Running Man.
Who's that supposed to be?
Sid James.
That's supposed to be Sid James. The Running Man. It was good. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Carry On, so I wish we were.
Or Carry On Running Man would be amazing.
Carry On. Oh, Carry On Running Man.
The year is 2017.
See, I didn't even know that, so that's good to know already.
Yeah.
So it's the past for us.
The past for us, the future for them. Ben Richards.
Yes, Ben, lovely, innocent Ben Richards.
He's an honourable man.
He's a deeply honourable man.
He is a helicopter pilot.
Chopper.
He's flying a chopper.
Choppers.
He is forced to go and look at Bakersfield.
Yeah, okay. I'm
There's
glad
riot.
you've got these facts.
There's a food riot happening.
Yes.
And he's told to fire upon the crowd, and he won't do it.
I said the crowd is unarmed. There are lots of women and children down there. All they want is food, for God's sake.
Orders from on high.
Yeah.
Say, kill him. And he's like, I won't do that.
No, he says, the hell with you.
The hell with you.
That's right, yeah.
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 And he's knocked out.
He's punched by his former, shall we say, friends? Are they friends?
Yeah.
Colleagues? Compadres?
I'm assuming they shared a locker room, so
And a bath.
probably seen each other's willies.
Seen each other's willies.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at the size of your tiny
Look at the
willy.
size of that. It's much bigger than mine.
You don't get many of them for the pound.
Real choppers. Penises, dicks, cocks. Sid, what are you doing in this film? Sorry.
And Arnie's now got a beard to show that time has
passed. And
Yeah.
it seems to me that he's working in the fog mines. That's what I've written down here. They're just mining fog.
Yeah.
Because it's not really clear what it is, but there's lots of...
But he's friends with Yaphet Kotto,
Yes.
who's wearing a wig in this by the looks of it. He's got this funny hair thing going
Got a
on.
lovely hair piece.
Yeah. But they then take out the man at the card playing table.
Yeah.
And they manage to get away. And this is when they meet Mick Fleetwood.
And suddenly, Mick Fleetwood is in the film.
But it's actually Mick Fleetwood.
Yeah. And he's called...
I don't mean he's in it.
His
I mean,
character's called Mick.
His character's called Mick.
Yeah.
And he says, these are the people that burnt my music.
Yeah.
So he's playing Mick Fleetwood.
So we must presume from the scant information we've received that he's playing himself in this film.
He's supposed to be Mick Fleetwood in the future.
So we don't really know where the rest of the band are.
I'm guessing they're
this
dead.
stage. Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks got sent to the fog mine and didn't make it.
Probably inhaled it all.
Probably did.
She loved a bit of fog. Did our Stevie.
I'm guessing that Mick broke away from Fleetwood Mac after the 1989 Brit Awards.
Go solo.
Yeah, when he did the Brit Awards with Sam Fox.
Sam, yeah.
That is dystopian.
That's very dystopian.
And I've been on record many times about this, but I'd like someone to make a film about the 1989 Brit Awards and just tell me what happened. Because I don't know what happened.
4 guys who last year went loco in Acapulco. Here they are!
Tonight, they're totally compos mentis, whatever that means, I don't know, here in London. The fabulous, the legendary, the sensational, the Four Tops. Hello.
You don't like them, George.
No, I'm the one top. The Four Tops have been held up. They're putting their makeup on.
I want to know what happened when you arrived at the point where you were like, Mick Fleetwood and Sam Fox to host the Brit Awards.
Yeah.
Did Mick get it because of the Running Man? Well,
no.
This is pre-Brit.
Oh dear, that'd be awful. Because that's what he sounds like in this.
He does.
He hasn't got the best acting chops, has he? But he's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Yes, indeed.
Prompt,
Made it prompt. So you made it here, all right? Well, that's good enough. I've no idea what you're up to now. Well,
But Arnie has a great line here because Mick Fleetwood says, you could join our movement.
Yeah.
And then Arnie says, all I've seen is a bunch of low foreheads who think they can change the world with dreams and talk.
I've seen too much. All I've seen is a bunch of low foreheads who think they can change the world with dreams and talk.
Talk. This is a very James Bond heavy quip film, isn't it, for Arnie? He quips almost every death, doesn't he, in relation to what's happened?
I was going to mention this later,
There's
but
endless quips.
Arnie is all about
Gags.
quips. But
Yeah.
I think here they are all shit.
Give you a lift? How about a light? Well, that hit the spot. Now remember, I can break your neck like a chicken's.
I wonder what is, when he said, what's my motivation?
Yeah. Money?
Yeah. Oodles of cash? Lovely.
It's showtime.
Then we meet Damon Killian,
Damon Killian.
who is basically in charge of the world.
Yeah, he's a TV exec stroke megalomaniac who's got connections with the government.
There's some great satirical lines in this later on, I think.
Yeah.
They really work.
Yeah, this is Killian. Get me the Justice Department, Entertainment Division. No, hold that. Operator? Get me the President's agent.
Now, the guy who plays him, this is the first and probably last time I'd ever seen him. Has he? You'll probably know this. Has he been in other things?
He was a genuine game show host from the 80s.
There you go. And was it something like The Price is Right?
Yes.
Right.
Because he says, come on down later.
Because they do ape that in the film, don't they? Okay.
Yeah, if I'm wrong, tell me. But
no, that I thought you would know. So he's a genuine game show host.
Yes.
Okay.
I think he's
really
bloody
good.
brilliant.
Yeah, he's really good. He's genuinely oily, horrible.
You want ratings? You want people in front of the TV sets instead of picket lines? Well, you ain't going to get that with reruns of Gilligan's Island.
I did like there's a little detail here. We cut back to Killian's office.
Yes.
And because they're worried about it not being on the nose enough, there's a poster in his office for a program called The Hate Boat.
The Hate Boat. The Hate Boat.
But Ben basically says to Amber, he uses her pass to buy a holiday on teletext.
That's it's true. He goes on CFAX and thinks, I'm going to Honolulu.
Yeah. We are both going now.
And it's all done by travel units.
Yeah, and she says, what if I say no? And he goes, I'm going to say please. And he lifts up the weight bench she's on.
Because I'm going to say, please.
But
so he gets caught. Yeah.
He's captured, and then Killian says, I've pulled some strings. He pulls him into the studio. And he basically says to him, look, you have to go on the Running Man, or I'm going to get your two buddies that I've already captured.
Yeah.
And I put them in instead. And they're weak and shit.
Yeah, and he immediately, out of a sense of duty to his buds in the fog mines, goes, well, I'd better bloody do it then, hadn't I? Yeah.
So, Arnie's just about to be put in the game.
Yeah.
And Amber sees the footage of Ben butchering Bakersfield.
And realises maybe there's more to this man than meets the eye.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have trusted him a little.
And then we find out about the previous winners. Whitman, Price, her dad.
Yeah, who are in Hawaii or Honolulu again.
They're in Honolulu having a nice time. Now, this makes me think of the postcode lottery adverts. Because I'm convinced no one's ever won the postcode lottery.
Right, okay.
And I think that there's just a big vault somewhere full of dead bodies.
Is that what you think it is?
I think you go
is that
to
the someone's knocking at the door?
Yeah.
Or them?
I think someone comes to your door and says, well done, you've run the postcode lottery. Come to our warehouse to pick up your money.
And they sign a disclaimer and get $5 to do it.
And then they go in there and you just get shot in the back of the head and they take your wallet.
So they've still got the money.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Oh, that's a lovely idea.
Yeah.
It's a really heartwarming idea. I like that.
Yeah.
You've won £38,000, Madge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just in that shed there.
I'll go and have a look.
Oh, I'll go and have a look then, thunk.
Yeah. How much did you get? 58 quid.
I think that by now, everybody must know somebody who's won the People's Postcode Lottery. That's because we have winners every single day. Now, you might know...
Whitman, Price, and Haddad. You remember them? Whitman, Price, and Haddad. There they are.
Yeah. Amber's looking at the raw footage.
Yes. Well, there's a brilliant bit where she opens up the future cupboard and there's all these sort of like floppy disks and they've got things written on them like naughty things and things we've done and shh, don't tell anyone.
So Arnie's sent down with all his friends down to the zone and a woman in the crowd, because they go to the crowd and say, who do you want the stalker to be?
And they're all shouting out people, aren't they?
Yeah, they've all got fans of different stalkers. She chooses Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. It's also worth mentioning just before he goes down the chute that they rip off his sort of horrible clothes to reveal that the contestants must go into the zone dressed as Quality Street rappers.
Yep, Adidas Quality Street rappers as well.
Adidas Quality Street rappers. That's the thing.
So he'd gone down as a toffee penny.
And one had gone down as a Raspberry Ruffles. You knew he was going to die.
He's going to die.
Because even in Star Trek terms, if you go down in a red shirt, that's it. You're gone.
I'm disappointed he didn't choose the green triangle because they're the best ones.
They are the best ones.
But then again, they go fastest.
Yeah, so they'd be killed quickest. Yeah,
the toffee penny is always there at the end of the tub, isn't it? Oh, I also wanted to point out that Jesse Ventura in this is brilliant.
Yeah.
Captain Freedom. He's great.
He's amazing.
His workout video at the beginning was really funny because at one point he just says, "That's the ticket. No pain, no gain." And then the next minute he runs past and goes, he stops to the camera, thinks for a second and just goes, and runs off again.
That's the ticket. No pain, no gain.
Having a wonderful time with glamorous people in a fabulous place. So, when you hear the tone, control your jealousy and leave your message.
He's the most nuanced of the stalkers and weirdly the most underused, isn't he? Which is a shame. But you really get the sense of corporate America and him behind the scenes, and you know he's got keep fit videos and God knows what. And also he's got that thing where he genuinely believes in what he does is a good thing. He's a good all-round American guy, which is really hilarious. So,
he doesn't want to wear all the costumes. Which
it's all beneath him in a weird way. He wants it pure and simple, which we find out later he just wants to have a fist fight instead
the
of
rules
all
of gladiatorial combat.
Yeah. He doesn't like the gimmickry of it all.
No.
I was killing guys like this 10 years ago with my bare hands. This is a sport of death and honor. Go to the gladiators.
Because basically, once they've gone through the idea of the elements on this thing, then they're completely buggered. Once you've done fire and ice, then it's electricity. Oh, Christ, what can we do for Earth? Nothing. All right, he throws clods of peat at you. I don't know. Because it's basically really simple element. Things in this.
You need more than 4 or 5 stalkers, don't you? You need some in reserve.
I want just really random ones like Porcelain Greg. And he will kill you with a variety of porcelain items. He's got a porcelain suit on as well. So he just teeters around going, "Watch the suit, watch the suit." This is Ming, this is Ming. So there's got to be some more. It's a bit like Gladiators. There's got to be some shit ones as well. But you want people like, because I was going to actually ask you. I said I was going to ask you if you had to be a stalker, who would you be in it? Because I've decided I would genuinely be Paper Cut, and I basically dress as a giant piece of A4, and I just run past you and just tiny little paper cuts. It takes a long time. I've had no confirmed kills, but I've really annoyed every contestant. Shall we go to our first stalker? Because I think we...
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero, who's a doctor.
He's a
doctor.
Professor, I think.
Oh, he's a professor? I'm sure they say doctor.
And the actor is a professor as well.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, he's a professor and kills. He comes out playing ice hockey.
Yes, he does.
Which I don't think he naturally does, by the looks of it.
Well, yeah, he's got the demeanour of a sumo wrestler, isn't he? He's a big, hefty. Let's face it, they're all huge.
Yeah, they're all huge.
They're all huge in this. So it seems to me that the first zone has to. So there's guys hidden behind cameras going, right, we need to get the ice done.
Yeah.
There's a lot of admin in this.
I think it's Prince
show.
Edward.
It's Prince. It's on the Royal Knockout.
Yeah,
Prince Edward.
If you watch after the credits, he comes out.
Yeah.
Not like that. He comes out at the end and says, "So what did you think of it?" And everyone goes, "It wasn't very good." And he goes, "Right, fuck off then," and storms out. That's what he did after it's a Royal Knockout.
Wow. Can you imagine?
I only hope that you've enjoyed yourselves. Have you? Well, thanks for sounding so bloody enthusiastic. What have you been doing in here all day? Have you been watching it? Yeah. What did you think of it? Thanks.
I thought it was great.
He's walked out.
But he kills him with a barbed wire fence around his neck.
And that's really...
And then pulls it tight.
Yeah, that's quite gruesome as well. It happens very quickly.
And then he comes up with the first shit joke.
Shit joke, which is...
He says, "Here's Sub-Zero, now Plane Zero."
Yeah.
Here is Sub-Zero. Now, Plane Zero.
When I was a kid, I didn't get that.
No.
It doesn't immediately jump out at you.
No, he's nothing. Would be even slightly better, and that's shit. Yeah. Now he's a fat dead bitch. Aren't he?
But then you get the better joke later. He says he was a real pain in the neck.
Pain in the neck, yeah.
So glad we took care of Sub-Zero. Yeah, he was a real pain in the neck.
But next, the audience then have to pick their next stalker. And the guy goes, "Oh, I can't decide between Buzzsaw or Dynamo."
So Killian goes, "I'll tell you what."
Then don't decide, Leon. Buzzsaw and Dynamo!
Why not have them both? We're going to keep the ratings up. Everyone got to keep the ratings up. And they've just had one of them killed, so come on.
Dynamo is basically the Go Compare man after Brexit.
That's exactly pretty much what I wrote.
And Amber she was captured looking at the raw files.
Yeah.
And she's then sent into the game.
Yeah, as an extra added surprise.
And they tell everyone lies about her. The bit that makes me laugh the most is it goes, she had sex with up to 3 men in one year. And then she doesn't react. And then it goes, and she was lovers with Ben Richards. And she goes, yeah, sure, make up lies about me. I quite enjoyed that joke.
But again, it's that lovely sort of Orwellian... Well, no, it's not even Orwellian. But just that idea of the moral code, which is hilarious. So she slept with 3 men in 1 year. How dare she? Yet we're all supporting a show where let's kill people for fun and entertainment. Yeah. It's really... I love all that. It's brilliant.
Do you think she did? Do you think any of those old people like that did cocaine?
I think they did, but I think some knew exactly what it was, but I'd imagine others thought it was some sort of tonic or tincture or, have a bit of this. This'll keep you pepped up for the show. And they didn't really realise what they were doing. Back when you could, years ago where Harrods were selling it, legitimately as a pep. So I'd imagine some of them did it and didn't really realise what they were doing.
Do we think Sid James died of a speedball, heroin, cocaine overdose, like John Belushi?
I think what killed Sid James was once he drank water for the first time. And that was it. His body rejected it.
Buzzsaw arrives, he slices Yaphet Kotto.
Who's a proper psycho, loony. He's got mad, rabid dog's eyes. Tiny dots.
Basically steroided up to the tits.
When he turns up outside the studio, he picks up a motorbike and throws it, and everyone's like, woo!
Yeah.
And his thing is literally he's just got a big saw.
Yeah.
And that's what he likes to do, just literally saw people in half. And Buzzsaw's genuinely frightening.
I love the saw. The saw's part of me. And I'm going to make it part of you.
So him
Dynamo.
Yeah, Dynamo.
Dynamo's amazing.
What the fuck is he?
He's my favourite stalker.
Is he?
Just so because it's so unwieldy, ridiculous, hard to maintain. You basically go around in a giant, great, souped-up Sinclair C5, shooting electricity bolts out of a suit that, if it even gets in contact with the word moisture, will short-circuit immediately and kill you. How has he been a stalker and survived for that long? He's so fucking huge as well. He's been literally poured into this suit of armour.
That car, I don't think he'd even get out of it.
He can't get out of it. Not without assistance. He needs a ramp.
And then he crashes and he's lying there going, oh, God, help me.
But also... Cut! Go to commercial! Jesus Christ! I have no power! Cut! Go to commercial!
But to attract Dynamo's attention, he shouts not his best quips in the world. Hey, Lighthead, Christmas tree.
Hey, Lighthead! Hey, Christmas tree!
And then he gets Dynamo to chase him.
In his souped-up Sinclair C5.
Duncan Norville's voice.
Chase me!
Chase me. And the car drives up a hill, then collapses on itself.
It goes up a small verge.
Yeah.
And then collapses. Like the Sinclair C5.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Dynamo's stuck.
And he's saying, oh, God, help me. And then Arnie says, I won't kill a helpless human being. Not even a sadistic creep like you.
And then doesn't kill him.
No.
He's got this big metal girder and you think he's going to smash it through him, but he refuses to do it.
They run off and then Amber says to him, what happened to Buzzsaw? And then he says,
he had the split.
They decide they're going to take the uplink code to Mick Fleetwood.
To Mick Fleetwood.
I want to know at what point you arrive in the script, you're like, right, we need someone as a saviour. Mick Fleetwood.
I was genuinely surprised that Mick Fleetwood is back again.
Yeah.
I just thought, well, that's it. He's in that bit. We all go, what the fuck?
And then they find Yaphet Kotto, who is dying. And Yaphet Kotto goes, you have to take the code. And then he says, do it. I don't want to be the only asshole in heaven.
I don't want to be the only asshole in heaven.
I also enjoyed Arnie saying, I won't kill a helpless human being, just after murdering a man with a chainsaw. And then in a few minutes' time, he murders a helpless human being who's covered in petrol. But never mind. We'll skate over that. I'm enjoying that. And so at this point, they run into the previous winners.
Yes.
Whitman, Price, Haddad.
Dead.
They're all skeletons.
They're all skeletons and they have dog tags to let you know that they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they've all been burnt and burnt and burnt.
Yes.
So I presume this is all by Firestar, whatever he's called.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because they haven't had their heads removed. Well, they haven't been buzzsawed, they're just burnt.
Before Firestar goes out there, he gets a phone call from someone saying, why are you so shit? That's on Going Live. And they get rid of, and then they decide to make a fake video of Ben Richards being murdered.
They do.
By Captain Freedom.
Yeah.
By getting his face and putting it on a body double.
Yeah, and it's nice, simple. There's no whistles and bells with this one. It's just a small gladiatorial arena, and he just pins Arnie against spikes. That's it.
And he breaks Amber's neck immediately.
Oh, yeah, literally, which is what Arnie's been trying to do for the whole film, but he's just been leading up to it.
Yeah.
So they're battling through shootouts.
And then they grab the uplink.
Yeah.
And they put on the actual footage of the Bakersfield.
What really happened.
Yeah.
And this is the bit where, in author's message, where suddenly the entire population who up until this point has been kill, go, oh, we were so wrong. Mankind. Or is it man cruel? And they all learn a big fucking immediate lesson.
Yeah.
And go, oh, we're awful. Gosh, television has made us like this.
But I like you.
So riots start occurring.
So please kill Killian.
Yeah, please kill him. Kill. Yeah, they get into a frenzy.
And in the end, Arnie gets Killian and straps him in that chair.
It's brilliant. So nice.
And then Killian says to him, go to hell.
I don't do requests.
What are they going to do on telly next?
Yeah, what comes... Well, I presume now that it's now a brave new world. It's all going to be brand new.
El Dorado.
And there was riots, and they went straight back to Running Man.
Yeah.
We can't take this anymore.
Presented by Old Tell.
Avast thee, mine hearties. It's Tell with the old running man. Tell don't run that much now. But I tell you who was our first contestant.
He would be so happy, though, if he...
Jenny Agutter! What? Oh, and it just ends really crap, doesn't it? It's just, we've won, and then they have a kiss, and then they walk into the sunset, or in
they go back to the Fog Factory.
They go back to the Fog Factory, and again, he's guiding her by her neck.
Yeah.
And that's how it ends.
It's not very progressive.
No, but, it was a fun ride.